Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Xenoverse playthrough. This is part 36. In the last episode, we were just finishing ourselves off with a little Pokemon den. We sent Shylion into the air ducts to go ahead and press ourselves a button, which will hopefully allow us to get through some of these good old laser barricades. This one is still in the way. Defeat Dimension Officers to take it down. I'm guessing this one was the one that opened. It is. So, we're on board with a rocket. Everything is going to chaos. We have a very clear goal right now, though, and that is defeat officers to try and make our way forwards. So, this is an ominous pathway. Okay. Honestly, we can lead with Shylion. Sure. Okay. Pink Pikachu lady, hi. And you seriously thought you were going to take me down so easily? I might. We'll see. You know, I have some decently strong Pokemon. We'll see. Oh, here comes the Buzzkill I've been waiting for, Carlos. You know, your little fella here wasn't even good as a warm-up. Carlos, I'm sorry. I tried so hard, but sadly I had no chance against her. She's too strong. You should evolve that little rat Pikachu, and that might help. You got that right, kiddo. It's all thanks to my general that my party could cross its limits and acquire this new power. Okay. It just says power. It's not new power, but still, I'm assuming there's going to be something new. Something's got to have changed for her to have power. And thus, I'm finally going to take my revenge for the humiliation you gave me in front of the general, Carlos. You'll see. I'm going to mess you up. Carlos, I'm counting on you. You can do this. Come on. Can I? Can I do this? Aw, you two are so lovey-dovey. Too bad none of you are gonna live happily ever after like in the fairy tales. Because I made a promise to my beloved, and I'm gonna fulfill it, Carlos. Come at me. Okay. I'm a little bit afraid. Just a little bit. Vileplume, well, that is, like, the worst Pokemon that could have been sent out. Like I said, I do have Extra Sensory now, and that does let me hit Poison types, but this is still not the dream. It's obviously going for a Poison type move, right? Roserade's coming in. Roserade can take a Poison type move well, it can return fire with, you know, Psychic, it'll be fine. Obvious Poison type move was obvious. We knew that was coming, so I didn't want to go straight into Skoggle because it would have just got one shot and that would have been unfortunate. But we can go ahead, we can Psychic. We do have a half. That's respectable. I thought Vileplume might have been like super tanky, but that's respectable. That's some decent damage. The Black Sludge recovery is also kind of nice. We're fine. Level 52 as well, so I mean, it's not like the levels are jumping like crazy while we're in here, which is always a worry of mine. When you can't leave the train up, I'm always afraid there's going to be like a level jump somewhere. But it seems okay at the moment. Skobble wants to come in. And I don't like setting up the rain, but honestly, if there's a Pokemon I want the rain against, it's probably this one. This is probably the... Who? What? Who? Huh? Listen, buddy, we need to talk. Skobble, we need to talk. Why don't you look like that, Skobble? Huh? Skobble, why don't you look like that? Why don't you look like the cool Skobble? How do I get the cool Skobble? I mean, yeah, mine's been great, okay? This is one of my best Pokemon on my team, but like, how do I get the cool Skobble? Also, what is the cool Skobble? Is it the same typing? I'm just gonna Acrobatics. Thunderbolt. Okay, it looks like an electric type. Neutral. Does it keep, like, the same... They look like leaves around its neck. That looks like a kind of leaf pattern. Is this grass electric? I mean, Harrock's getting bopped, alright? I accept that. I accept that Harrock is getting bopped. Does that mean that my Skobble would have actually been really good here if I'd gone for, like, the Flamethrower? You know what, let's test it anyway. Let's go ahead and go into our Skobble. First of all, we get to see which one outspeeds, which I'm assuming is their Skobble, because electric type's generally fast, but it does outspeed, has Sludge Bomb, and one-shots me with a crit. Okay, well, that... Okay. Well, Not a lot to say about that one, other than ow, I guess. What am I doing here? How am I removing this Pokemon? How am I fighting this? Honshin, you're like the only thing I have to fight this. Sludge Bomb is scary and electric type moves are scary. So, do we just straight up go for the Thrash and go for as much damage as possible? Or do we think we can get one Dragon Dance up and then we'll outspeed? Will we outspeed with one Dragon Dance up? I'm checking my speed stat. We're taking this very seriously right now because we could actually get swept. 92 speed. And it outsped my Harrock, which had 128. It outsped my Scovel, which is 140. One Dragon Dance will not get me outspeeding, meaning I am just clicking Thrash. We get poisoned by the Sludge Bomb, which is just unfortunate. Thrash doesn't take it out. Didn't expect it to be honest. We have the Dry Skin, which is a little bit helpful. Energy Ball, pretty much confirming that it's part Grass type. Also, Sludge Bomb is generally learned by low Grass types. I'm feeling that's Electric Grass, but also, how do I get it? I want that Pokemon on my team. I really do. That was a much cooler Scovel than what I have. Vespiquen, and I'm obviously locked in, so I mean, we're just gonna Thrash it, I guess. The damage that Thrash did was not amazing. But, you know, it is what it is. We may as well just click Thrash again. If we hit ourselves, we hit ourselves. Yeah, okay. The extra damage would have been nice, but we'd have been taking out that turn anyway, and we do have options. Vespiquen, thankfully, isn't the scariest Pokemon of all time. We can just go ahead and slap it with a Waterfall. I do think there's one more Pokemon remaining, though, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit afraid of what it might be. Unfortunately, we don't take it out with the Waterfall. This is just going badly. Okay, we'll take it out. Alright, we're in like a 3v1 situation. We're okay. We're okay. Right. Toxapex. Which Toxapex? Fire Toxapex? Like the circus one? Or a normal Toxapex? I assumed wrong. Well, we have Phantom Force, I guess, which is something. As long as it doesn't like Baneful Bunker knowing it's coming. It does very little damage. There's really not a lot of damage. And it has recovery with the Black Sludge. This is just unfortunate. We'll go for the Rain Boosted Waterfall, because I guess it'll technically do more damage than letting it recover or whatever. Liquidation, whatever, that's fine. We're able to get like one more Waterfall off before we go down. And hopefully a Hyper Voice is going to be enough to take it out. It should be. We should be okay. Actually, you know what? We have Extra Sensory. It's Shylion's time, right? Right? Am I making a mistake? I do have Psychic. I mean, we have the moves to deal with this, right? And now you're gone. Shylion. Alright, I respect the living on 1 HP. I didn't actually expect that, but like, Shylion, come on now. Come on now, we can't be playing these games. We can't be playing these games. That was way too close. I kind of understand how Alice lost. Jeez, okay. Damn it. The Pokemon the General gave me was supposed to be invincible. Give me that Scovel. How will I face my beloved again if I can't even take down a ragged band of brats with his help? Why are you so invested in what he thinks about you? I can understand how you feel, but this isn't love. This is obsession. There's a thin line between the two. My love for Pyukumuku, we'll call it love, but we know it's obsession. What does a kid like you know about love? More than you think, Dahlia. When I started my journey, I felt insecure about everything. But then, I met lots of amazing people who made me grow as a person, making me understand what I'm really made of. Skin, bones. I don't think she's talking literally, but you know. Contrary to what I had done at the beginning, I've never given up against problems, so I became stronger. But I did it only for myself, not for someone else. People around you are not there to mold you as they please, but to support you in the changes you want to make. And if they don't, then it means they're just taking advantage of feelings they don't deserve, trust me. Damn, we're getting like some actual like meaningful words coming out of her, and I didn't expect this a whole lot, but this is like a real moment. I can understand all this thanks to a very special boy. Maybe she's seen the football Pyukumuku too. That must be who she's on about. What was that? Turbulence. We should be getting close now. That's right, we are still on a rocket for anyone that may have forgotten. Listen, kiddo, you may not be as an ace as a trainer, but I gotta say you're pretty good with words. I agree. Carlos, I'm letting you go this time, but you best scram before I change my mind. Carlos, we're about to land on the moon. As you do. And this means we're running out of time. You gotta go. I'll stay here to comfort Dahlia and regain my energy. Hey, Carlos, we'll save your father, I promise. First, let me heal your Pokemon. Okay, that was important. That was needed. That fight was a bit of a yikes. Scram before I change my mind. Am I meant to continue going through here? Am I meant to continue going back towards that officer? I guess I continue through, huh? Guess we're just... The laser barrier is blocking the way. You must defeat Dimension's officers to tear it down. Okay. Well, we have battles either side, so I guess it doesn't really matter which way we go. Why did they choose these suits for us grunts? And a lowland shirt would have been way better. Honestly? Yeah. Yeah, it would. I agree. It would have been pretty funny. That would have actually been really nice. Electivire? That's not an Electroburst. Hey. Where did you get this? Where did you get this Electivire from, huh? I don't like it. I don't like this thing. I don't trust it. I will say though, if we do manage to get that new good old, come on, brain, that new Scovel, that will be an electric type, and we will lose fire typing from Scovel. Maybe we'll bring Electroburst and like replace Harrock for Electroburst. I don't know, it takes a while to train up new Pokemon in this game. I'm not thrilled at the idea of training up new Pokemon in this game. It does take a long time. There's not really any like good training spots, like EV training areas of Blissey or anything like that in this game. The only thing you really get is like the occasional coin pop out of the grass, which gives you a decent bit of XP, but that's not consistent. So, training up new Pokemon isn't the best. It isn't the best. Cacturn, hopefully you can get one-shot by this good old Moonblast. Spikes, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, if you'd just gone for like an attack, you might have even taken me out, because this Shyleon doesn't feel as powerful as I would like it to. Not quite as powerful as I would like it to. It's fine, but it's not crazy good. I'm hoping I outspeed the Houndoom. I feel like I've made this mistake before, thinking that Sharpedo's gonna outspeed something, and then it didn't. But we're gonna try it again anyway. And we're gonna hope that we can outspeed in Waterfall, which we do, which should be a one-hit KO, because to be honest, Houndoom is pretty dang frail. Good. Good. Alright, do we have ourselves like another air duct or something to go through? No? Well, there's a door. This is another locked area, so I mean, I guess we'll go through the door. There's not a lot else we can do here. Unless I was actually meant to go the other way to that, like, blue blocked off area. What are you doing? You're running around like that. That's fine. I'm gonna try and skip past a couple of these trainers if I can. Just because if not, we will actually get, you know, just completely bogged down with time. We'll go ahead and we'll Hyper Potion up Shyleon. We'll try and keep it all nice and healed. I'm still certain this is going to be a key element Pokemon type of thing. I ran straight to that one. But while we are battling these grunts, I will say, the past couple days I have been stockpiling ideas for, you know, maybe a little bit of a poll barrage on the community page. I've come up with a lot of ideas so far. If anyone does have any, like, really interesting questions they want, like, probably Pokemon related. We'll keep it Pokemon related for the ideas. But if you do have any ideas you want to see on polls, I am collecting ideas. So if you have any you want to leave in the comments, I will check it out for sure. At the moment, I have like a good 5 or so that I really want to use at the moment, which is, you know, a pretty nice amount. That's a horrifying Pokemon that I hate seeing. Jeez. Jeez, I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see that Pokemon, you know? Hyper Voice Sideways and Super Fight. Does this Stomp actually take me out? No, okay, it's just because the other one was like a massive crit, that's fine. But yeah, like I said, just leave them in the comments. I'll go ahead and check them out. No guarantees, of course. No guarantees, but still. Noise Burst. Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam. That's really tempting. Have I used Toxic a single time? No, but if I ever have to fight a Xeno Pokemon, it'd be so useful. Ah, this sucks. I want Noise Burst for, like, outside of Xeno fights, but Toxic is just a nice little thing to have on the side for a Xeno fight. Do I care that much about Toxicing things? Yes, I do. I care that much about Toxicing things. I really do. I don't want Noise Burst. I think we can always go back to a move relearner as well, so it's not the end of the world. Once we're, like, sure that we're done with all of these things and we only have, like, the Elite Four remaining, then maybe we'll take it back. But at the moment, yeah, I think we're gonna roll like that. What is this? This is a very suspicious doorway. Oh, we're really walking in here, huh? Hey. This is a long area. This is a big rocket. Oh, wow, you're really giving me another door immediately. Okay. Okay, how to make me distrust everything. Put a long, open corridor. That is the easiest way to make me distrust absolutely everything coming up. It just makes me feel like there's a boss fight, you know? Hi. Oh. Asta! Good ol' Asta, buddy, pal. Victor, there's no way out now. Stop this madness and bring Versal back, or you'll have to deal with the fury of my Pokemon. Oh, Asta, do you seriously think I'm that foolish? Yeah. I am well aware that I would never have a chance against you, so I played it smart. You should have been more careful before just rushing here, don't you think? Just falls through a pitfall trap. Enough of your rambling, Victor. Go, Suicune. What? What's wrong with my Pokemon? I would say you took the bait like a Magikarp. This scepter of mine is not just a mere ornament, but an avant-garde device whose function is to cause interference with the opening mechanism of Pokeballs. Okay, Getsis, I see you. Okay. Okay. Nice scepter. Okay, we've seen that before. What? This means... Yes, indeed, my dear Asta. It means you won't be able to count on your loyal Pokemon for a while. As a man of science, you should know by now, the mind always wins against brute force. Quickly run away from here. Like, just bolt out the back door, throw your Pokemon out, and get them to come back out here when they're already out their Pokeball. It's a very simple fix. You got this. Alright, it can't have that much effective range. There's a lot of metal in here, right? There's got to be some kind of interference, right? Hi. I'm just gonna waltz on in, don't mind me. Watch out, Carlos. He ambushed us. We can't use our Pokemon against him. Alright, it's time to... Listen, you know, I'm ready for this. I'm gonna headbutt him straight into his stomach, wind him, you pin him and take the cane away. We got this. Alright, battle plan. My trap's effects are limited to one single individual, so, if I may, I'd rather take the most formidable opponent out of the game, Asta, and handle anyone else myself. I'm not foolish enough to broadcast that Carlos is not going to feel the effects of it. If I hadn't assumed all this in advance, wouldn't you say? I will personally put an end to the succession of despicable failures Team Dimension has stained at the hands of this youngster. Let me tell you, Victor, this is a really bad play. You took precautionary measures against me, and that was far-sighted of you. But you made the biggest mistake underestimating me. Me. That's me. Everything is at stake in this battle, Carlos. No, don't put more pressure on. Prove him wrong and let's bring your father back. No pressure. Okay, got it. You're not going to accomplish anything, scoundrels. These 4 metal walls will be your grave. On guard. I wonder if he has like a secret switch in the wall that like just opens up a vacuum and sucks people out into space. I'd put one of those in. That's literally like putting in a self-destruct button I've just realized, which is how every single villain always fails their grand scheme. Which means that if I was ever a villain, I would absolutely fail a grand scheme. just without a doubt, that would happen. Right. You are a bug and sound type, which is clearly about to go for a sound type move. So we'll go into Honshin. I wish I had a dragon type move on this thing. It's gotta learn. I looked it up. It learns Outrage at some point, but it's still not for like a good few more levels, which is unfortunate. But I am gonna set up a Dragon Dance, actually, because I'm not afraid of this Kricketune. Maybe I should be, but I'm not feeling the fear. We'll only go for one, just because we'll probably need to swap out anyway. But we'll just set up a Dragon Dance and we'll begin thrashing. I should have went for two. I should have went for two. A full restore, I should have went for two. Although, if he does use up all of his full restores on this Kricketune, honestly, it could be worse, you know? It could definitely be worse. If I full restore, I'm right in thinking that it heals my paralysis. I do believe. So, we'll go ahead, we'll use a full restore. We picked one up while we were in here. I don't feel bad about this. We'll go ahead, we'll full restore. X as it hurts decently badly, but I mean, we can finish it off with a crunch, and we can make our decisions based on what comes out. If it feels like it would one-shot and outspeed Honshin, then we'll probably swap out. Tyranitar. No, I'm gonna stay in and use my Dragon Dance against this thing. Yup. Yup. So your typing was part... bug? I'm gonna go for Waterfall. Still super effective. Doesn't hit super hard, mind you, and Rock Slide absolutely destroys us. Okay. 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 As you do, I want the rain up. I do. I want the rain up right now. I know that this Rock Slide is going to absolutely tear through me, and I accept that. I completely accept that. But I am, one, paralyzing his strongest Pokemon, and two, gonna bring in Sharpedo for a waterfall boosted, rain boosted waterfall even. Fully paralyzed, huh? Get an extra acrobatics off. It won't do a whole lot, but I mean, extra damage is extra damage. Hyrock came in to set up the rain. That was its entire purpose. This Tyranitar scares me, as you may have noticed. So, I just want to get this Tyranitar gone. Anything else, I'm slightly less afraid of. I do have to use the word slightly, because I don't know what else he could have, and he brought this thing second, which does make me afraid of his team. Engorgeon. I'm sorry, you're sending out what? You're sending out an Engorgeon what? What is this? What are you sending out? Oh my god, what is that? What am I looking at? What are you? Phantom Force. Draco Meteor. Okay. 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 Restored its stats using its White Herb. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, fairy move? Maybe a Calm Mind. Maybe a Calm Mind. Maybe a Calm Mind. Just one. You know, just a little love taps for special defenses there. Just Moonblast. Used Hiss. Special defense. Okay. Alright. Well, scrap that plan. Never mind. I didn't want any special defense after all, actually. Funny you do that. I didn't want it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Moonblast does take it out. That is a really loud cry. Okay, alright. My ears, please stop. It hurts. Alright. Malamar. Malamar I can stay in against. Malamar doesn't scare me at all in comparison to everything else you've sent out. I will happily just send a Moonblast into that thing. Yeah, bye Malamar. It was nice knowing you. Like, compared to the last two Pokemon, get that out of here. And then a Hypno? Okay, alright, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. All of my fears just went away all of a sudden. But Engorgeon... See, because it ended in Eon, I thought it was going to be like an evolution. I was thinking like, oh, it's going to be like a ghost-type evolution type of thing. And that is not what came out. That is not what came out at all. I guess I'll go for a Giga Drain. I don't think I'll be able to live another hit, but we'll see. Psychic, we're gone. We're gone. But we should outspeed with Roserade, and we should be able to finish this off nice and easily. In fact, we'll go into Scovel. We'll go into Scovel. Let's go all out speed, we can go for an energy ball, and we will be A-okay, I guess? So we do win the fight, but I feel like that's not the end of it. I'd be very surprised if this was the end of it. Should have planned the situation more carefully. Got anything to say, Victor? Basil's son has everything it takes to be the very best. Like no one ever was. I'd have never thought that anyone other than Asta could foil my plans, but it seems I was fatally wrong. It's obvious now that I was the inept one for underestimating the menace, rather than my soldiers. Your impotence was your doom, and now you're going to face the consequences. Victor, bring us to Versil, now. Kick him in the shins until he does what you say. I'm feeling very aggressive, I don't know. After such a display of power, I can only comply without any resistance. I don't trust him. He's gonna trap us in the Xenoverse, come on now. I don't trust him. Follow me, I'll lead you to him. At least put like some handcuffs on him or something. You gotta have something. You know, maybe like Suicune can like make some like bubbles. Put him in a bubble. You know, there's gotta be something. A little more patience, please, we're almost there. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I'm not healed. I don't like this. The deepest room in the spaceship. What better place to hold Versil? Your dear man is behind these doors, locked inside by a code only I possess. I held my side of the bargain. Now do what you must. I don't trust you. Don't even think about moving from there, Victor. Once we're done here, we'll make sure you're delivered to justice so that you can pay for your crimes. Alice, me and your mother had no clue about Versil's whereabouts. Then, like thunder on a sunny day, your burning wish to find him made your blood boil, making you partake in a journey. An adventure during which you surrounded yourself with trustful companions, facing harder challenges. And those challenges led you to here, just one step before finally meeting with your father. I don't like this. You were successful where we adults failed, so I think it's fair that you're the first to enter. Go, reunite with your old man after all this time. Can you, like, heal me? I don't... Listen. It's not that I don't trust this, right? But it's exactly that. I don't trust this. I'm healing up my team. Alright, you can't get me to walk through a door in this situation without having my team at full HP. I refuse. I'm healing up my team. Maybe I'll go in there and they'll be like, here, have a heal, in which case I will be very upset, but still. Once you enter this room, you won't be able to go back. Do you wish to proceed? Sure. Hey, long corridor. Great, okay, that makes me feel confident. Alright, door number 2. We're really doing this. He's just there, chilling, not even locked up or anything. He's just chilling. Because he's the real mastermind. Welcome, guys. The sight here is breathtaking, don't you think? Master. Alice, you've grown so much. How's your mom? Pretty bad, you know, she's having a sad time because you're not there, you know, it's sort of, yeah. Anyway, hey, show some enthusiasm. Those sad mugs don't match such a joyful reunion. I mean, it's been years since the last time we met, right? Yeah, but you're not locked up and that makes me suspicious. You expected me to be in a whole different situation, right? Yes. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, what you see in front of your eyes is nothing but the pure and simple truth. I'm the commander of Team Dimension. Yeah, this was not the most hidden thing of all time. Yep, I don't trust him. I don't trust. I never trust. Do you have any idea what we've been through to get here? Your kid faced the world to find his lost dad, and you think you can get away with this? Hold your horses, Asta. There's a reason behind everything, and you deserve an explanation more than anyone else. I understand your perspective, but I'm asking you to just listen to me. Everything I did was for your own sake, believe me. You staged your disappearance so that you could keep working on your sick plan undisturbed. Do you really think your words mean anything to us any longer? Who knows how many times you may have lied to us? At least 2, and that's a large number. It's because of this that I'm opening my heart to you, to tell you how things really are. Nope. What I'm about to say will be the first of many sour truths, but since I chose to tell you the truth, I might as well do it for good. You see, the name you know me with, Versil, is nothing but a pseudonym. Silver from Johto. That's my real identity. I see the resemblance. I see it. Unbelievable. Even your name was a lie. I've always brought with me an enormous burden. My father's name, Giovanni. As the leader of the most infamous criminal organization in Kanto and Johto, his fame in the world of crime was immense. Many clans fervently wished to be under his wing, so in a brief amount of time he managed to build an enormous empire of crime. I never wanted our names to be associated, so, following a suggestion given to me by a friend in the Interpol, I decided to change life in another region. I would have been devastated if my past were to be harmful for my family. So I moved to Eldu with my beloved partner, adopting with her the names of Versil and Clover, so that no one could ever reach us. But they did. So Clover was on this from the beginning? And knowledge of the facts is limited to this. As for the rest, she knows as much as you do, if not less. But now, let me get straight to the core of the matter. Everything was going smoothly. I married Clover and was more than serious in trying to have a good memory of me by working at the lab in Hadwolf City. My father, on the other hand, broadened his horizons and began showing interest in interdimensional travels, looking for new lands to conquer. Shouldn't he work on, actually, succeeding in conquering a land first? Anyway, one of these travels, one day, proved to be his doom as he fell victim to a Pokemon, leaving this world for good. Once this news reached me, I thought I would have felt relieved, yet it tortured me. What if that wretched creature that put an end to him would harm my beloved ones as well? Giovanni managed to enter the Xenoverse, right? Exactly, Asta. And the Pokemon who killed him was nothing less than Dragolisk, the lord of that world. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's a... Yep. Okay. Just a name drop right there. I think I know where you're going with this, Versil. Team Dimension, your destructive plan. Are you saying all of this was born out of fear? I wouldn't bear to lose my family as well, so I started searching for a solution. Finally, thanks to the ancient legends passed on by the Cardinals, I reached the Epiphany. The primeval creature, the starter Pokemon, the red and blue energies, the Xenogates, and finally, the Xenoverse Eclipse. I decided that would have been the moment I'd have harnessed to enter the Xenoverse and destroy it, so that it could never hurt anyone anymore. In order to achieve that, though, I needed a pure-hearted person who could bear the burden imposed by both energies, which are vital for the opening the Great Xenogate. Hey, I don't like where this is going. Hey, Asta, he's talking about you, right? You decided that Carlos would have opened it for you, didn't you? No, Asta, it's you. I would rather have left him out of this mess, but he is born under a good star. In simpler words, perfect for this task. I decided that I'd entrust him with one of the free starter Pokemon, and then disappear immediately after, so that his adventure would lead him to this point of my research, and so it was. I could have died 5 times over, it was pretty rude of you. Carlos, I'm asking you to give me your Pokemon and the 2 cores for the sake of the plan. Once everything here is settled, I promise you we'll go back to live like a normal family. Oh, well, if that's a promise, then yeah, sure, let's go for it, okay? Sounds good. No. My dear child, if I put you in danger, the only thing I ask of you is forgiveness. Everything I've done was for a greater good. Depends, can I catch the Dragolisk? Because if I can, I am all on board with your plan. And if I made you or your mother suffer, it's because I had no other choice. Oh. Oh. Oh! Man, that energy again. Victor told me about something similar happening in the Quasar Express. This must be the Altar unleashing its power when you let yourself be possessed by the Xenoverse energy. I've never seen one with my own eyes. What an astounding power. Oh, you're approaching me? God damn it. Are you kidding me? Very well, come forth. But what if I want to come third? What if I want to aim higher? I want to see this to the end, so be aware, I won't hold back. Oh, we're really doing this. Okay, we're in for a long episode today. Okay. What's up, Commander? Crobat. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see you lead with. It's just not one. Just of all the Pokemon you could have led with, that one just, yeah. Yeah, what if you just didn't? What is my plan? Maybe Roserade, because obvious poison type move coming in is obvious, and then I can return with a good old Hyper Voice. I guess that's my plan. Cross Poison, yep. Does get a crit, which is annoying. It's a really annoying time to get a crit. But we will try and just Hyper Voice, I guess. Steel Wing, should be fine. Hyper Voice, super effective. We get a crit back, which honestly might have mattered. I don't really know. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I'll take the crit. Absolutely. About to send in Entei. Entei, huh? Entei. 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 Just casually an Entei. Do we set up the rain and then do the thing again where we have Sharpedo and maybe we Dragon Dance with Honchon and do it that way? And then I paralyze it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's take this pretty seriously. Level 58 Entei. I am paralyzing you. Crunch, that's fine. I'm okay with the crunch. The crunch is fine. I'm actually going to keep this Harrock around, and I'm going to go straight into Honchon. I have full restores if I need to use them. I will full restore this Honchon. I want Dragon Dances though. I want a lot of Dragon Dances. I want like at least 3. There's 1. We're doing this. We're absolutely doing this. Okay, fully paralyzed twice in a row. Let's go. There's 2. I'm a little bit afraid of Sacred Fire burning me, but a burn heal is something I can use pretty easily. Flamethrower, not Sacred Fire. Gets the burn anyway, because why wouldn't it? But you know. I'm not going to heal up just yet. I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance, because I'm greedy. I'm very greedy. I'm feeling greed right now. He's paralyzed again? I'm going for another one. I am full greed right now. I am not afraid of the Entei yet. Extra Sensory. I am not afraid of this Entei. I am just unafraid. I do not care about this Entei right now. I am going to go ahead, I am going to use a full restore, because, I mean, that's what they're there for, to be used, and I'm assuming this really is the big fight this time. So, we will full restore. Get rid of that burn. Don't burn me again. Don't do it. Extra Sensory, that's fine. That's fine. And now we begin to absolutely tear through you with this waterfall, which should probably one-shot you. Yep. Okay. And whatever you send out is going to have to take at least a base 120 power move for Thrash. About to send in Weavile. I'm staying in. I have no reason not to go for Waterfall in the rain, realistically, so I'm going to go for Waterfall. Mega Weavile. No Ice Shot. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Get that Mega out of here. We don't care. We set up. We are prepared. I don't know what that thing could do. I don't want to know what it could do. For Alligator. That's fine. You know what we do here? We click Thrash. The Thrash begins. It really doesn't KO. He Dragon Dances himself. He knows the way. He knows the way. No. Come on now. Not like this. No, not the confusion. No. Honchon. Land the crunch. Honchon. Oh no. Ooh. I don't know if I just go for it. If he's at +1 and he goes for like an Ice Punch or something, I'm gonna take so much damage. I might get one shot. And then he'll have priority Ice-type moves to go through my team. That's scary. I really just want to, like, get the Thrash off. I really want to get the Thrash off. If only I'd gone to +5. I trust. Oh, okay, that's huge. Oh, that's absolutely huge because we get a crit. Okay. We do have the Aqua Jet on Sharpedo in the bag, so, I mean, it would have been okay, but... Tailwind. No, we have Dragon Dance. We don't need Tailwind. We don't have Tailwind. We get our speed the real way. The man's way. Requiem. I'm locked into Thrash, so, I mean, that's what I'm clicking. And it disappears. I forgot it was really tanky. I expected Requiem to be bulkier than that. I knew that counting on you was the right choice all along. Oh, jeez. Seems this battle managed to quell his resentment. You know, Carlos, right after the beginning of my plan, fate chose to make me meet someone I thought would be the perfect substitute for you. You and Trey were in some way destined to clash, and one of you who came out victorious would have been the true chosen one. After this battle, I can finally say without the slightest hint of a doubt that my first intuition was the right one. Child of mine, you're the expected one. It's over. Your decade of schemes has come to an end. Give up, Versal. Wait, don't tell me that... You've always been a clever boy, Asta. None of this is quite over yet, in fact. This is where everything begins. Oh, the other two starters. Hi, I didn't even notice them in there. In order to reopen the Great Xeno Gate, 3 key ingredients are required. The starter Pokemon, the 2 energies, and finally, someone who bore both of the energies. Carlos, I had to find a way to force you to unleash your Pokemon's power. The reason behind our battle was this all along. And now, reveal yourself, Xenoverse. Oh boy. We're really in the thick of it. Wow, the legends the Cardinals passed on for all this time weren't just simple fairy tales. The doors of the Xenoverse have opened up right in front of my eyes. Forgive me, Carlos, but this is a score I must settle on my own. If you try to hold me back, I'll have to act accordingly and force you to surrender. Versal, don't do it. It's too risky. What do you think you'll do once you're inside? Especially with a team that I just beat, you're going in there kind of balked, but okay. For the planet to be demolished, I'll need to rid it of its lord. Dragolisk shall fall by my hand. I don't think you're gonna win that fight. You don't know what you're going to face, Versal. That being is far beyond the possibilities of a human. That's why I made sure to have an ace up my sleeve. A full-fledged final weapon. Show yourself. Mewtwo. Oh! You see, I omitted one small detail in my story. Before his annihilation, Giovanni fought for his life against Dragolisk, but to no avail. One of his Pokemon, though, managed to survive, and, with its last energies, returned to Earth. That Pokemon was this Mewtwo. Came back to the only thing left to him. You, Versal, the son of its trainer. Always the clever one, young Asta. That's exactly how things went by. I don't see Mewtwo as being that loyal, but okay. However, Mewtwo was in critical condition, so we were forced to make it undergo a further genetic mutation. What you're seeing is Mewtwo X, the final weapon whose power rivals one of the gods. Gimme. I step forward and say, Yoinkies? Mine now? Carlos is right. We're not letting you go that easily. Very well. It seems you're way too stubborn, child. Don't make me fight it. Mewtwo, take care of this, then join me once you're done with these 2 impudent fools. Don't make me fight this. Not yet. Give me a break. Come on now. Carlos, I'm still under the effect of Victor's trap, so I'm more useless than anything. I'm going behind your father. Stump. No, you're not. That thing's got 4 hands. None of us will be able to go through that portal as long as that Mewtwo stands guard. We've got no choice. Carlos, if we want to stop Versal, we'll have to face that Pokemon. But for right now, that's where we're going to wrap up this episode, because we're not going to make this an hour-long special. We're going to keep it at like 45 minutes. We are really in the thick of things, though. So, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.